Alright, so as we planned, this is how to Mumei video. Mumei is arguably the most broken character in the game right now. She possesses 3 passive skills that basically increase her attack power to the sky. Coupled with her auto attack mechanism, it's a free farm. Great for new players or for those who want to chill, or for that one person who is really bad at the game even though he try hard every time. Alright, I'm gonna explain her kit a bit. By explain I mean just read it out loud. By the way, all the stats are taken from the max level. So friend, summon a friend that uses one of your weapons at random every 5 seconds at 120% power. Civilization, attack increased by 3% for every target currently on the screen up to 150%. History, for every 50 targets Mumei has defeated, increased damage by 1%, max to 100%. And of course, she got her basic attack that shoots feathers, and her ult that is basically Thanos Snap. Yep, with this much attack power, there are no excuse to lose. Alright, so now we are in the game. This is a pre-recorded game because I just can't talk that much while playing. We have to use a different clip for the early game because unfortunately I only recorded my 30-minute run from after I beat Small Ame. You know, cause storage and stuff. Anyway, what I meant by early game phase is before we fight Small Ame, so around 0 to about like 20 minutes. Okay, for every character I play, I always recommend to level up their personal skill first. Whichever and whenever they come to the list. There aren't many anyway, so it will be fast. For Mumei, I always pick her basic attack first until it's awakened, because it will 6 enemies automatically. Coupled with her other skills, this can sustain you for quite some times. After that, you can start building your item. For now, I have 3 main weapons that I like to build. Now, when I say build, I mean to combine or collab is what the game call it. Collab 2 items into one and having a couple of them in your run. If you don't know how to do it, first you need 2 level 7 items that can be combined in your inventory. Then a golden anvil will appear by chance from killing enemies. Then you can have a collab item. First item, elite cooking. How to build this? Combine a lava bucket with spider cooking, and then you will have this multiple huge slowing field that will help you a lot throughout the game. Second item, BL Fujoshi. Yep, that's weird. To get this, you can combine Psycho X with BL books. Anyway, BL Fujoshi is really good for dealing rapid damage to close and medium range enemies. In the early game, it can be used to repel enemies, but later on, it's only good for dealing fast damage since they can't really be repelled anyway. Third item will be Flattening Board. Flattening Board is probably my favorite. It's a really good damage dealer with wide area of impact, able to clear clumps of enemies, enabling you to move more freely. You can make this by combining Cutting Board and Hollow Bomb together. Okay, for the supporting items, I also like to prioritize these 3 items than any other, but I recommend to start building this item after you have like maybe 2 main weapon done, unless if you have like no choice when leveling up. But it's important to pick it up just for level 1 whenever it's available. Alright, so first item will be Full Meal. This gives you double healing. You need to grab this whenever it's available, even when you're level 1. It only have 1 level, so you don't need to worry about scaling it. It's just really important item for every run. Second item will be Body Pillow. This is a very important item too. Basically, this gives you shield that can sustain a couple of damage and refreshes every 15 seconds. Super important to have for every character, especially if you play someone like Crony, who can't really take damage because she will lose her movement speed and stuff. For the third and last core item, it'll be Nurse's Horn. I was debating for a bit with myself what should take the third place. Should it be headphones that have a chance to negate 1 damage and knock back enemy, or a Nurse's Horn that have a chance to give you HP when you kill? I decided to go with Lifesteal. It's just more consistent for me, even though it have less percentage, but you kill a bunch of enemy at once anyway. Coupled it with double healing, I just prefer this one. Now, once you got your item and weapon sorted, the one thing I like to do is to keep scaling the movement speed and attack damage. Every time they appear in your level up screen, go and pick it up, especially the movement speed buff. Mumei don't really have a lot of base movement speed, even after leveling her up with the gacha system. Her movement speed is still still noticeably lower than other characters like Bei or Fauna, for example. Other than item builds and stuff, I don't really have anything to give advice about playing Mumei. All of the trials can be easily killed by Mumei, since it became more crowded, meaning she became more powerful because of her passive skill. And then you don't need a lot of movement too, because your basic attack seeks enemies automatically. Also, your pets circle around and collect the XP for you, so there's really nothing to be concerned about. And this is why Mumei is broken, just the AFK gameplay capabilities from these characters alone is too much. Now, after you defeated Small Ame and all these bears, I guess, started to disappear, and all the different enemies started to merge again, once you start to feel overwhelmed, the thing I like to do is run to a single direction, usually up for me, and just focus on what is in front of you. Keep moving that way and only do slight adjustment if you need to dodge enemies from in front. Again, the good thing about playing Mumei is even though you got hit by enemies from the front or from the side, there will be another enemy dying from your backside, and that's why the lifesteal and double healing is very important for Mumei. Okay, that's all I got, and I hope you find this a bit helpful. And after this, I will play the rest of the clip where I finally reach 30 minutes. So see you later and good luck. Let's fucking go, bro! Let's go!